Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Welcome to Spotlight Over the City, you guys. I'm your host, Stan Long, along with this beautiful, lovely Terry T-Bomb Long. Let's get into it. Yes, indeedy. We got a great show for you guys, man. Thank you guys for being a part of Spotlight Over the City, the whole DMV. You already know we love you guys. From Southside to Palmer Park to Sea Pleasant all the way to Kentland Zoo and back. We love you guys for rocking the Spotlight Over the City. But ATL, we know you in the building. Heavy in the building. Thank you guys for all the way to ATL. Where else? Fayetteville, North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, LA, definitely in the building. Everybody, Chicago, Philly, we appreciate you guys. Let's get into it.
Yes, let's get into it, y'all. It's a Thankful Thursday. Tell me one thing in the comments that you are thankful for on this Thankful Thursday. I am thankful for this sexual chocolate right here to my right.
Oh, shucks, you trying to start something. Oh.
I'm so thankful. You know, when I look out there in the world at all of the trash out there, I be thanking God for my sexual chocolate. So I'm thankful for you.
You call they trash?
Well, it is some trash out there. I'm not saying everybody, but
trash out there,
it's a lot. And I don't have to filter through it no more.
It's over.
Thank God. So, y'all ready for an amazing show? We have an amazing show lined up for you all tonight. And this is our pre-Thanksgiving show. We won't be here next week because we will be with family and all that stuff.
Next week, so
happy early Thanksgiving
to y'all. Happy early Thanksgiving to you guys. I hope everybody play it safe. Make it back home is the goal these days. Man, make it back home is the goal these days. So,
yes, indeed.
That's the new grown and sexy. Just get back home safe.
Just get back home safe. That's the grown and sexy.
Yeah, man.
Coming up on tonight's show, though, y'all, how many of you all have heard of or seen the hit star show P-Valley?
How many heard? Now,
How many?
On IG, y'all heard on IG? Come down a little bit. IG, y'all heard about it. Facebook, y'all heard about it.
If you haven't heard about it,
it's been the talk.
Listen here. Well, we're going to catch up with our newest Spotlight family member tonight. Miss Monroe Elise is in the building, y'all.
Give it up. Yes, indeed.
And all the way from Atlanta, from Petersburg to Atlanta, we have one of the most super duper producers in the music industry joining us later in the show. Y'all give it up for Zay-Banz.
Zay-Banz in the building.
Yes. And you know we always have a closer for you. We got listen. Today's artist is a young man that's from the DMV. And when we always let you all know in advance who to look out for. So we telling you right now in advance, you better look out for this young man because he is about to take over. We listened to him in Soundcheck and fire. I cannot wait for you all to meet today's closing with a live performance. Give it up, y'all, for Drew Anthony.
Give it up.
Yes, I'm
Can
so
I say
excited.
this, though, about Zay-Banz real quick? I don't want to skip over this. He couldn't be in the building this time. We was expecting him to come, but he couldn't make it, so we will have him on Zoom. But when I say this is one of the most underrated producers that you're ever going to meet. Make sure you guys link with this guy right now while he's where he is, because I promise you, this guy has worked with everybody from Lil Uzi Vert to Trey Songz to a whole bunch of other people already. And so when I say hit maker, he has something right now that's charting 2.something million views in a matter of 2 weeks.
And he's nominated for a Grammy.
and he already three-time nominee, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll get into that. I just wanted to make sure I give him his accolades because this guy's amazing.
Yes, he is.
You guys stay tuned for the show. We got some great people coming on for the show today.
Yes, we do. Well, what's happening? First thing, thank you, Dante. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Mighty Mouse. Thank you, Panda. Thank you all for always helping Stan and I keep this show moving. You all are always down for us, and we just want to always say that we love y'all and we're thankful for y'all. Thank you. Also, my husband has this book here. You want to talk about it?
Yes, this is my testimony, A Gangster's Cry. Actually, it's getting ready to be turned into a movie. So Far Removed is the title. But The Gangster's Cry you can find on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, right as we speak. When I say this book right here changed my life, just telling the story. But it's a heck of a story. It's a really gut-wrenching story. And I think that you guys will really get something out of it. So please check my story out. It's a good stocking stuffer. If you already have it, get it for someone else.
Support my man, y'all. Thank you. Also, if you all are interested in being a sponsor or advertising on this amazing show, and you want to be in front of 30-some thousand viewers or listeners every week and a hot show like this, make sure you email us. We're always looking for new sponsors and advertisers for the show. Our email is info@spotlightoverthecity.com. Again, that's info@spotlightoverthecity.com.
Yep.
It's Scorpio season, y'all.
Scorpio season.
Hey.
Yeah, happy birthday to all my Scorpios out there.
We got some amazing friends of mine's birthdays coming up. This whole weekend is jam-packed from happy birthday, Ivory, Micheline, Ramia, Nakia, Tam Hush Lee. Happy birthday, all of you, all the Scorpios. Happy birthday.
All amazing people, too, as well.
Also, on Saturday, November the 19th, there is a financial wellness symposium and awards gala for First Home Alliance at the Embassy Suites in Springfield, Virginia. This organization is dedicated to helping increase housing opportunities for low to moderate income and military veteran families, y'all. They have a full day of free financial wellness workshops from money management to getting loans and more. They wrap up the day with a ticketed evening gala. If you are looking to become a homeowner, you do not want to miss this. They want to assist you, okay? For more information, go to www.firsthomealliance.org, okay?
I love it.
All right. There's a Friday night concert series, y'all, after the Wizards game. We got Dave Hollister, Joe, and Teddy Riley, Soul World Entertainment, Monumental Sports, and Washington Wizards, and some other amazing organizations have come together to put these Friday night concert series on after the Wizards game. Spotlight Over the City will be there representing.
For sure. And shout out to my main man, Cliff Jones, and
that's
my man,
right.
Tommy,
and
over there
Tommy.
for making that happen. We appreciate you guys.
Today's amazing food is sponsored by our family, Diamond Liquids, Jamaican cuisine on wheels, and they also have American cuisine too, so don't get it twisted. They can make anything you want, your heart desires. They make amazing food, fresh to order and deliver, so make sure you contact them at www.diamondliquids.com.
That jerk chicken, though?
Diamondliquids.com.
Man, let me tell you something. I don't eat spicy food, but when I say it was bomb, it was super good.
Yes, indeed.
And you tricked me, too. You came in here after we got on set, so I couldn't get my food, so I owe you. But, yeah, thank you for coming, man. We appreciate the sponsorship.
Real quick, you want to talk about the food shortage that you want to
Yes,
mention?
I do. Speaking of food, this is something I want to say. God put this on my heart to speak to my people. Real quick, take this seriously. We are headed for a famine. It's going to be a food shortage. We are headed for a famine, and it's going to be a food shortage. I know it doesn't look like that today, but it didn't look like that when he told them to go, let's build the ark, and let's give it. And so all I'm saying is they was like, it's 80 degrees, it's hot, and it's not even raining, and they didn't believe it. But what I'm telling you is it's going to be a food shortage. I can promise you that. I wish I couldn't, but please be aware of this. So if you could, get your perishables up, right? Get you some perishables, at least for like 2-3 months. Be ahead of the game. If you don't fall under that, consider yourself blessed. But when I tell you it's coming, sooner than you think. They already packaging up stuff to sell you in a 3-month package worth of food. And corporations are already invested in the packaging of the food. And your food is being trimmed down. I won't go no further than that, but you won't be able to get none sooner than you think. Don't let them catch you with your hands behind your back.
That's right, baby. Thank you so much for that and keeping all of us on point. Y'all know how we love our black businesses at Spotlight Over the City. If you are a black business owner or you know of a reputable black business, please inbox us or email us info@spotlightoverthecity.com. today's black businesses that we want to shout out. My girl Soleil, she's an R&B artist. You all know her from way back in the day. She's married to Professor Griff now, an amazing couple.
My God.
She's down in Atlanta doing Goddess Temple of Love, which is a sacred temple space offering of love dedicated to the collective healing of all beings in divine service to the goddess, the Divine Mother. It is their mission to support the reclamation and remembrance of the sacredness of a woman. I love this, love this, love this, love this, Soleil. I cannot wait to participate the next time I'm in Atlanta. You all can get information by going to her website, www.goddesstempleoflove.com. The next black business, the Oaks Bed and Breakfast, is a small luxury lodging establishment and exclusive space with 6 guest bedrooms in Bethesda, Maryland. It's a black-owned couple, y'all. We met them, and they are amazing.
Yeah, they really
And
were.
they got this big mansion up in Bethesda offering a bed and breakfast. They have unique spaces for private events. You can rent the whole house for a private event. There's breakfast daily provided by an amazing chef and so much more. You all can find more out about the Oaks by going online. It is www.oaksbnb. So B, the letter B, the N as in Nancy B.com. Shout out to you all doing your thing up there in Bethesda.
Amazing couple, and yes, make sure you support. We always try to promote black business, and other people have amazing businesses, and we recognize that as well. But right now, we're playing catch up, so
Yes,
we
that's
support
right.
as much as we can. We try to support our own.
We're going to go to a quick commercial break and be right back with Name That Song.
Are y'all ready for Name That Song?
Name That Song.
We'll be right back. Spotlight over the city.
All right, I forgot the words to the song, so I'm going to have to really...
Welcome back to Spotlight over the city, you guys. Y'all enjoy yourself?
Yeah,
man. Y'all ready? Let's
We're ready
get it.
for Name
Let's
That
get
Song.
to it.
This is one of y'all's favorite segments. And I believe it's because you have been getting the same energy that I've been given that I'm going to probably do a tour in 2023.
Oh my
with this
God!
voice
Shout
that
out
I
to
have.
the Tisha Lee in the building, Jackie Bruce, Cuzzo, I see you.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody on IG. Don't let her gas you. I hope you got it, babe. You ready?
Okay,
Don't embarrass
so-
us because we got real singers in the building. now.
Okay, now
We got some real
you all
singers in the
are
building.
you
Gotta
have to
tell you.
guess the name of the song and the artist, okay?
Scooby, one of the judges. Scooby.
You got to guess the name of the song and the artist, and you can be winner chicken dinner. You can get a Spotlight t-shirt or a hat or something cute like that, okay? Are
Got the
y'all
words
ready?
together? Need a minute?
No, I got it. I got it
Alright,
now.
cool.
Okay,
Let's get
let me
into
wet
it.
my whistle one more time.
Wet it then. Keep it wet.
That sound kind of
always-
this just
It's
threw
always
me
good to have
off.
a wet whistle. Yeah.
Woo! I can't wait to get home.
Yeah, get it
All
on.
right. I know that things in life are not perfect, but when it comes to you, you're all that and more, baby. Ooh, heaven's my destiny when I'm with you. The only place to be, just you and me. Whoa.
Hey.
Y'all know the name of my song and the artist?
Okay, Miss T-Bomb.
Do
I
y'all
love it. I
know
love
the
it. I
name
love
of the song? Anybody in the audience know the name of the song? Nope.
All right, don't let them. Hold your
somebody
thoughts.
said
Hold
it.
your thoughts. What they got on IG? Hold your thoughts. Hold your thoughts.
Yes!
Up.
In the hat.
Wait, Ru.
Let me see.
Okay, we gonna. I got you. Let's see what they got
Anybody
on
on
IG. What
here?
you got on Facebook?
No.
Do y'all know it? Did y'all guess T-Bomb song? What you got?
I don't see nobody on Instagram yet with the winner, and I don't see nobody on Facebook yet. Do you have a song today, sir?
I conjured up something.
The voice to make the ladies moist.
Now, this is a big song now. Don't y'all blame me if I don't bring it all the way around full circle. This is a big artist right here. One of the biggest in the world.
Okay, I want that voice to work tonight, so make it work.
I wet my whistle. You heard me?
Okay. Let's go.
Check. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby?
Oh, shit.
You said you'll be coming back this way again, babe. Baby, ooh, baby, oh, baby, I love you.
Oh, yeah.
I really do.
Yo, y'all better give it up for my sexual chocolate. I know that
All
song.
right, now I know y'all gonna guess the artist, but I
bet they
promise
get the
y'all
song
don't know
wrong.
the name of that song.
Does anybody know the artist?
The
that
artist,
of
you
the
gotta
song
have
just
both.
sang?
You gotta have the artist and the name. Now y'all gonna know the artist. I guarantee you that, but I bet you don't know the name of the song.
Rupert, you know?
What you know, Rupert?
Right, but
What's
what's
the
the
name
name of the song? Yes! They know their music.
All right, let's get it. All right,
Yes,
she's right.
that means
she's
you
right.
did it good. You effed it up, babe.
I did?
Yes, in a
Okay.
good way.
In a good or bad way?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
you did. Yep, they got it on here too. Luther.
IG.
Yes.
They got the song though?
Brenda Goodwine. Yes. Superstar
Inbox me.
Luther.
I owe you a t-shirt.
Yes, Tiffon got it. Superstar.
I owe you a t-shirt. Inbox me. Give me
Y'all,
info.
thank y'all for playing Name That Song with us. Yeah, my name is T-Bomb, and I'll be going on tour in 2023, okay?
You take it too far,
Look for
man. I
me.
swear
Like,
you do.
we got a quick commercial break, y'all, and then we will be back with some Spotlight News. Oh, we got a lot of news.
Yeah, man.
too,
We got a
so-
great show. Y'all give it up.
All right, let's go. Moving right along.
All right, we not behind, are we?
No, because I need it.
What your definition of it? How does it make you feel? Tell me what you'd say. The truth makes it real. Kings and queens, philosophers, I tried so hard to find. Tell me what it means to be dear. Never mind. She loves dying when the world is cold. Love stays strong when the fight gets old. Love is a shoulder to lean on. Love is fuel. Y'all be knowing the words. Love's like the water when the well is dry. Quench my thirst, keep me alive. Just for you, my shit, baby. Love is fuel. Love is fuel. Love is fuel. Love is fuel.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. And man, the food is good. Man, my guy has did it once again. Came through us for. We appreciate you guys. We want to shout out all of our sponsors. Our sponsors are amazing. When I tell you amazing, man, my main man Wes over there at Umbrella Therapeutic Services. Thank you guys for being our longest running sponsor, first of all. And secondly, our newest sponsor, but one of our bigger sponsors is who?
Oxley Realty Services.
In the building. My main man James Oxley, we appreciate you. One of the best human beings on the planet.
Absolutely.
Thank you for rocking with Spotlight Over the City. And also I appreciate my main man over there, Henry Soul Cafe, my main man Jermaine, rocking with Spotlight Over the City as well.
Yes,
Let's go.
indeed. Spotlight News, you all. Y'all ready? Let's get it, because I have a lot of news and I want to get through all of it.
Let's do it.
A recent autopsy report confirms that 25-year-old North Carolina native Shanquella Robinson died from a severe spinal cord injury and a broken neck. As you all may recall, Shanquella died suddenly when she was vacationing with 6 of her friends, so-called friends, celebrating one of their birthdays in Mexico last month. These friends told Shanquella's parents that she died from alcohol poisoning. Lies. Each friend that was there with Shanquella told a different story. This week, a video surfaced that shows Shanquella getting beat up in the room by one of her friends, and another one of the friends recorded it. The video has been all over social media, but out of respect for Shanquella's family, we're not going to show the video.
No, I didn't even want to watch the video. Somebody sent it to me in my inbox, and when I saw the video, it was appalling. So what I want to do is say condolences to her family. Prayers up. That's the first thing.
So
Secondly, the goofball that was filming. I normally don't speak on jail sentencing or trauma or nothing foolishness like that, but this guy has to go to prison. If you sitting there recording this girl and I hear him saying, fight back and this and that, you're a whole man. I guess you're a whole man. And this is what you got going on. I don't think that's cool. So I don't like that. Secondly, the young lady that was putting her hands on her, when you give up, that means you don't want no smoke. Then you suppose, even in professional fights, they allow you to back in your corner once the person is being put down because you'll cause harm. So once you've done what you had to do and this person is defenseless, you should back off. And if you still pursued it to the point of breaking her neck and her spine, that's a lot. So, yeah, I hope you keep that same energy because you're going to need it. You're going to definitely need that energy.
Absolutely. I don't really have many words for this topic because y'all know I break down in tears on set easily. And,
yeah, it's getting more and more senseless.
I have two daughters, 26 years old and 28. My daughters travel a lot with groups of girlfriends. The thing for me that I'm so grateful to God for is that my two daughters are like Velcro. My two daughters live together, party together, travel together, do everything together. So, that's one thing that they have. So, but I still feel for this girl's parents, and this is just sickening and disgusting. And I hope everyone that was with her, saw it, knows what happened, that they be underneath the jail.
You can't go out of town with my daughter and then she don't make it back, but you come back, and it's just
that's not gonna work for me.
That's not gonna be all right.
All right, we got to keep going because this is a long news story. This next one. 22-year-old Christopher Jones Jr. Let me get through the whole thing. It's long. 22-year-old Christopher Jones Jr., y'all, a student at UVA, shot and killed 3 of his fellow football teammates this past weekend on a bus as they returned to Charlottesville from a trip to D.C. Christopher also shot 2 other UVA students who remain in hospitals in serious condition. One of the other UVA students who was on the bus and saw everything told police that Christopher's last words to the 3 men he killed were, "You guys are always fucking with me." As the bus pulled back onto the UVA campus Saturday night, Christopher pulled out a gun and pushed Lavelle Davis, one of the victims that he shot and killed. After he pushed him is when he said, "Y'all are always effing with me." The student who witnessed it also said that it was most bizarre because Christopher was quiet and he said nothing on the bus the entire ride back from DC. Christopher's father told police that his son had come over to his house a few days prior to the field trip and said that there are guys on his football team that are picking on him and he didn't know how to handle it. The father told him to just go to school and don't pay them no mind. The 3 men who were killed, Devin Chandler, Lavelle Davis Jr., and Deshaun Perry. Christopher is being held without bond on 3 counts of second-degree murder and several other malicious wounding and gun-related charges. The only thing that Christopher said to the judge earlier this week when he appeared in court in a very calm voice is that he is hiring his own attorney to represent him. He did not want a court-appointed attorney, and that's all he said. He said, "I'll be hiring my own attorney with my own money."
So this is all the way a lose-lose, all the way around, right?
Yeah.
So condolences again. This is a lot. So condolences to the 3 families of the victims. That's a lot in itself. But I do want to say, and I don't know the details of this situation because it's really new. But I will say, if bullying is involved, bullying is really serious.
It is, y'all.
I don't think that we take it as serious as we should. A lot of people get bullied and they suffer in silence and they won't tell nobody. They be embarrassed about the situation and stuff. But then sometimes they're having to act out of defense because they don't know how to go and get help, but they don't think it's help available. So sometimes it ends up in these tragedies, and it's a tragedy. But
it's a tragedy.
But ask ourselves as a society, what do we do though? When you get back into a corner, what happens when you don't have a system that will help you? When you can't go to someone and nothing happens. When you're a football player, you're pretty big. First of all, and you feel embarrassed to go to somebody and be like, they're bullying me. So, like, that don't even sound right. And so, it's just sad all the way around.
It's sad all the way around,
It's a big L.
I think about it from both sides. I think about it if I had a son who was in college on a football team and he comes home to us and he's like, there are dudes on the team that keep bullying me and I don't know how to handle it. Like, what do you do?
Well, see,
I'm not
I-
condoning
we-
going to go shoot
Well,
nobody
we grew up
dead,
different
but
though. See,
you
'cause
don't know.
We grew up, well, I'm gonna say I grew up different. I'm not. This is my comments. What I grew. Well, I couldn't come in the house and say that because I did one day. I was like 7, and I came in the house and I was like, this boy did this to me, and he had punched me. My lip was swollen, and this and that. And my uncle just grabbed me and said, "Bring your ass on." And so I was like, "What?" And so he's like, "Come on, because if you don't go out there, then I'm getting ready to fight you." You ready to fight who? And so I said, oh, so it's an easier win for me to go back outside. And I ended up faring well. Once I got past the fear, I ended up faring pretty well. And that's what the lesson was, fear will hold you on the ground a whole lot longer than. So at the end of the day, you guys, I'm not condoning what I was taught, but I wasn't able to go run anywhere. So I had to stand and fight. I was forced to learn to defend myself. So
it's just a tragic situation on both hands. My prayers goes out to the families of the 3 young men who lost their lives.
Yeah,
my
'cause everybody not built
prayers
that
go
way.
out
Everybody
to
not gonna
the
have
young
it.
men or the 2 people who are recovering in the hospital from gunshot wounds. And my prayers are out to Christopher and his family, because again, what if he really was being bullied and tormented by these young men? I don't know what that might feel like. You know what I mean? What
and
if
his
he
family's
snapped?
suffering too, though.
What if he
they lost their son?
Right.
You know, their son is in prison. He's not gonna come home anytime soon.
Right.
So I mean, it's just like I said, it's a lose situation. But I just want us to be real upset when we do goofy to each other, just like when the police do us harm and other races do us harm. Let's not stamp it like that's cool. Let's not condone murder like we've been doing. The music, the this or that. We making killer music and doing this. Like, come on, we got to grow up a little bit. Let's do better.
Let's do better.
Yeah.
All right. Larsa Pippen, y'all. Y'all remember Larsa Pippen is the ex-wife of Scottie Pippen. And you know, Scottie Pippen back in the days was Michael Jordan's like right-hand man on the Chicago Bulls, right? So I'm just trying to give you all the connect the dots. Larsa Pippen, who's 48 years old now, and Scottie are divorced. Is dating, now it's confirmed, dating Marcus Jordan, who's 31, and that's Michael Jordan's son. And there are a lot of people dragging her on social media saying, okay, so how is it that your ex-husband, who was besties at some point or teammates with Michael Jordan, you now dating Michael Jordan's son and cool with it and out in public and bunned up?
He grew up. He got big.
I think that's
He not
a little
little
thottish.
no more.
I know that he is big, but
Yeah.
I just still think it's a little thottish. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, there's a lot of other people that she could have chosen, but just think about it. When you're in a rich circle, you don't meet that many people daily. Like, you know, you don't know, you're not just vastly floating around in the world meeting people. So sometimes your circle is tight. Not condoning what she did, but you know, she is on her cougarish. You know,
I mean, you can be a cougar and go get somebody
Doing a cougar thing.
that hasn't been in the family. I know Juanita Jordan is probably like sick to her stomach. Like, you dating my son? Like, what?
Well, I wonder what the daddy think. I wonder if he like, yeah, son. Yeah,
I don't
the
know.
son.
It's a little thotty to me. But anyway, rapper Blueface or singer or whatever, you all
Yeah,
know I'm
rapper,
old.
rapper,
Rapper
rapper.
Blueface, government name Jonathan Porter, and his girlfriend were at Lolo's Chicken and Waffles in Vegas. Shout out Lolo. Stan and I have eaten there.
Ooh,
Black-owned
it was
restaurant
good.
out in Vegas. Really good. So shout out to Lolo. Well, they were eating at Lolo's Chicken and Waffles in Vegas last weekend when police ran in and arrested him. Blueface is being held behind bars, y'all, on attempted murder charges for shooting a man inside of a truck in Vegas. He was trying to kill him. His bail is allegedly. His bail is set at $50,000, and he remains behind bars
Yeah,
as
he's
of
probably
today.
home. I'm pretty sure he got released early, if I'm not mistaken.
He did?
Yeah, his hearing. Yeah, his hearing was early today. So, but this is what I will say. I saw the videotape of the feds run down on him. I thought he was getting robbed in real life. Like, I didn't know it was the police. They didn't say, police, get on the ground or nothing. They just walked up to him casually and just grabbed him and just threw him against the wall. So I was confused about it. So long story short, it was a forced shooting that didn't occur at that time, but had occurred
A couple weeks before, right.
earlier incident. Allegedly, somebody had an altercation with him, and he fired down his weapon in public. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what
Yeah, he
happens.
got
We'll
released
keep
on
y'all posted.
I just will say, y'all rich, man. Y'all rich rappers, man. Respect the dollar, man. You got the bag. You got up off your feet, man. Come on. Don't be goofy with the bag. You're going to give
Right.
it all back to the system, dum-dum.
Yep.
And then you're going to end up behind bars and your mother mad and you broke and she broke and y'all broke. I mean,
Yep.
come on, man. Don't do that.
It don't make sense.
Hey, be
All right.
smart. Be smart.
Well, we have one quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with question of the week.
Hey, when you got them
y'all.
big ass chains on, just know that you're a target. Just be sure. If you ain't tough inside, don't look tough outside. We'll be right back. Spotlight over the city.
I know that's right.
Spotlight over the city. What's up, Miss Jackie Bruce? Stanley Park.
Hey, y'all.
Michelle Dorsey in the building. Arthur Tisha Lee. Everybody on IG, Facebook. We see you guys. I
y'all.
appreciate you guys for rocking
Do me a
Spotlight.
favor, y'all. Wherever you're watching the show right now, can you just share it? Like
Share the show.
it with one person. Just share the show one time for me now.
Yeah, we
one time.
appreciate
If you're
you guys,
watching on
too, though.
YouTube, thank you. Please subscribe. Y'all ready for question of the week? This is an opportunity for our viewers and listeners to submit questions about relationships. You can ask us about our relationship or about yours, and we will read your question. We don't know what we're reading until we read it. We have an amazing intern who makes sure that she stays on top of this for us so that we read it in front of you all blindly.
So just remember, listen to the question carefully because we're going to get your opinion after we read the question.
And
right?
that segment is sponsored by Umbrella Therapeutic
Umbrella
Services.
Therapeutic Services.
All right, y'all ready? Oh, this one is to me. Usually y'all write letters to Stan. I got mine today.
Let's see what you got.
Dear T-Bone, I hate to ask this, but I'm hoping my question gets picked and read on y'all's live show because I need you and your audience to weigh in on this. Does the D really matter? I am struggling with this because I met a man who was amazing in every way imaginable, except the D is trash. It's tiny and just not good, but I do not have it in my heart to tell him, and I do not have it in my heart to break up with him either. He is handsome, funny, God-fearing, respectable, intelligent. He is straight, and he is borderline wealthy. He treats me like a queen, and he wants me to be his wife. I had always had sex with my boyfriends and I had always had sex with my boyfriends, and I wanted to do things differently this time, so we did not have sex until many months into the relationship after we had gotten engaged. We tried to wait until marriage, but things got hot and heavy, and we did it. I thought to myself the first time, am I being punked? Then we did it again just to make sure it wasn't a fluke, and the D really is trash, T-Bomb. But am I being shallow by hesitating to marry him now if that's the only bad thing about him? This is tough. I really love him, but I don't love that part about him. I want kids. I want a great sex life with the man that I marry. And yes, I like toys and stuff, but nothing takes the place of a real warm thing. Ooh. But you first have to have a real thing, not a thumbnail. What am I going to do?
Not the thumbnail. Okay, this is going to be tough. What you got, T-Bomb? I want to hear this, T-Bomb. Give me what you got, T-Bomb. What you going to do about it?
Wait. Okay.
How you going to handle this?
Wait. I wasn't ready.
Okay.
So, does the D really matter? Yes, to me, it matters.
Does it matter, women?
And what I'm going to say, I say that because I am, to the core, a loyal woman. But a part of this loyal deal is that the D is right, okay? And so if it ain't right, it leaves room for the person to want to scratch the itch. And it's hard for me to weigh in on things like this because she said he's so amazing in all other categories. So my thinking is if you love him and you got the feeling, then maybe you can make it work. Make the thumbnail work. I don't know, get him some chickweed and get him. But I mean, even chickweed doesn't do anything if it's a thumbnail. This is hard because I don't want you to lose a good man because it is trash out there. You're gonna get some with the bomb D, and them bomb D things sometimes is a hot ass mess because they bad in every other category. They don't treat you right. They ain't got no money. They not respectful. They don't love God. They just got that thing, and that thing they digmatize you.
That thing be having them calling, don't it?
It be having you calling like a crackhead, and then they have nothing else to offer but the thing.
Okay, so let's stop right here because I'm
hard.
Piggyback. So now I want to get some people's perspectives. But now, so listen to what you're saying.
What?
He has all of these great qualities, you guys.
Yes.
Y'all men, I want y'all to hear this. He has all these great qualities, you guys. A whole bunch of them. He damn near rich.
Yes.
And he can take care of her, take her on trips, buy her
Everything.
Birkins, everything, right? But the D is totally trash. And so this is a complaint
so sad.
now. This is a complaint. Now think about it. The other way around. He don't have no money. He can't take care of her. He can't do none of those things. But the D is all that. And it's boom. She'll pick that ass up on the bus stop.
Yes,
And
she
you-
would.
and
He ain't
so-
got had no car. Or
What does that
nothing.
tell you
That
about?
thing
What
mean.
does that tell you about that D? What is it? That thing mightier than a sword. You
That
heard what I
thing
said?
mean,
It's
okay?
like I told him a couple of weeks ago, it's something about a good penis that hit him in the head and it do something to the it vibrate down low, like it go boop and then go down, and then the next thing you know, you lose some of your senses or something, right? You know, and so I don't know that can happen with money. I don't know that it can happen with your fancy car you buy her. Because it's something about that Bentley. It might tickle her butt when she put it in the seat, but it ain't going to do the right thing when it comes to the...
So,
And so when
lady,
you got this right here, you can
I
skip
want
the
you to
Bentley, you can skip a
email
lot
me.
of stuff, right?
I need you to email me offline, lady. Email me, Terry@spotlightoverthecity.com, because I do want to continue this conversation, because this is tough. I don't want you to not marry him.
I don't think you should
I want
marry
to
him
figure something
because
out. Well, then
I
who
think-
is he going to marry?
So this is what I'm saying. He's going to have to figure that out. But this is what I will say. You know you're going to cheat on him. You know it. You already speaking about cheating. You ain't even got around the corner yet. Y'all barely engaged. And you get ready to cheat on him, because this is the whole issue that you having. You deciding already in your head, I don't want to cheat on him. He a good man. He take care
But
of me.
don't
And
guys
you
with
trying to think
thumbnails
of every-
deserve a wife too?
Guys with thumbnails mostly get put in friend zones or buy me everything, and then I'm going to call it the dude with the good D. And so, you know, that's just
so
unfortunate.
sad.
But you're going to have to work something out, because
Could
the
he
guy
have
with the
surgery, maybe?
Well, I don't know what he can do. I can't speak on that. But what I will say,
I don't want her to
is
throw him away.
You're gonna cheat on him, and you know you're gonna cheat on him. So I would be honest with you, and just say it ain't you, it's me, right? I know I ain't gonna be able to do this, so I don't want to hurt you, and so I'm gonna step off. Because it'll be a woman out here that won't have as much energy for that. Some women got a
Some
little
women don't care
different
about the D
balance,
that
and
much.
So they'll be more concerned with the
Yeah,
other
get
things.
one of them.
And so you have to find somebody.
Okay, that's a good idea.
More concerned with the other things.
He needs
'cause-
somebody else, because some women don't really care about the D that much, and he needs one of them women. So we got to get ready to go, because we got our first guest waiting.
Most women
on
that say they
Zoom.
don't care about the D got a side D. I'm just saying.
I want to continue this conversation,
say
because
that?
I want to ask men, is there such thing as the bad P? We're going to talk about that next time.
That means
okay?
she don't care about
the
your
bad
D.
show,
You
the
care
bad
about the
P.
D she getting. All right, we'll be right back. Spotlight over the city. Side D in the building. You already know. Better know she got side D.
Is it a such thing as bad box?
Yes, dry box, stink box, hot box, dumb box. Don't know how to move. So put your hands together for my main man, Haru, the trap violinist in the building. Give it up.
What's up, Spotlight Over the City? My name is Haru Peacock, a.k.a. Haru the Trap Violinist. We're going to get it out here. I got a special show tonight dedicated to Migos and Takeoff, because obviously y'all know the situation that transpired. Those are some of my favorite artists, so you know we're going to celebrate them with some fun. This is a song, I ain't learned this song until today, so it's y'all first time really hearing some history, so let's get it.
But I'm piped up. See that boy right there? He piped up. See that girl right there? She piped up. Pipe it 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 up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular, pipe it up. I'm at no and I pipe it up. 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 I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Bitches miss all day, you feel like a dinosaur. Look at your diamonds ain't bright enough. You in the catapult. Play with that up in the snow like a hockey puck. Pipe it up, no right and pipe up. They biting up, but the meat got the title. So now grabbing don't know how it happened. I've been sitting on you, that's mad. Don't forget, the dad in stores now, wiring and fast. Pipe it up, she gon' beat it, no effort. My cup is swerving in the black paint and rim. Pull out the camera when you see me crushing lubricant, hopping like that's an animal. Don't remember, but we made this song. Nobody said pop it up. Then that we drop it, we gon' up and have everybody screaming, pop it up. Pop it up in the club, while I'm on the furniture. Do the money ball like Steve Kerr. Pop it up, I got them fuck on reserve. Pipe it up, 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 pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular, pipe it up. Go buy a bando and I pipe it up. Pipe it up, 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 pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular, pipe it up. Go buy a bando and I pipe it up.
What's up, Spotlight on this city? We're gonna keep it going one more. I got you.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, you guys. Man, we got our first guest in the building, and when I tell you this is my guy right here, Nephew is a superstar. This guy's totally amazing. So I want to give him some of his accolades. This guy has worked with Trey Songz. This guy has worked with Tory Lanez. This guy has worked with Sean Paul, Rowdy Rich, Doughboy, on and on and on, Lil Uzi Vert. I mean, this guy has been putting it down, and he's just cranking up. So I want you guys to give it up for the one and only Zay Bands in the building. Hey, Zay, straight out of the A, man. We appreciate you for being a part of Spotlight. First of all, Nephew.
First of all, did you leave off Grammy-nominated producer?
Wait. Oh, shit. Wait.
You left that. Oh, I feel some type of way.
Grammy,
Let me
Grammy-nominated.
Did I screw that up that bad?
Grammy-nominated.
Oh, my goodness. Well, wait. I got to put that in there, Zay. Grammy-nominated. Was it more than one
And
Grammy
he's got
nominated?
some Billboard. We're going to talk about it.
This is one Grammy.
Okay, but we right around the corner for another one. Because word on the street, you just did a new song that just dropped. I heard it did 2-point-something million views in a 2-week span. What's up with that?
1-8 Code Umbrella.
Umbrella, yeah,
Yes, Zay Band.
Afrobeat, a bomb song. I love it, man. So let's start from the beginning real quick, Zay. Let them know, who is Zay Band?
So, I'm a producer, songwriter, engineer. I started producing back when I was in high school. Branched off, moved to Atlanta after I graduated high school and just started doing music and stuff. Like, we started getting more into the production. I started out rapping and I started pursuing the production more. And the more I got into it, the more I fell in love with it. It was just like, yeah, that's what I want to do.
So let's go a little further. Tell me that one moment. What was that one moment that you said, I made it. I'm somebody. What was that one moment? Was it that first time you heard one of your songs on the radio? What was it?
So, my first placement I ever got was with Rich Homie Quan. Back when I was in Virginia, when I started producing, I was making a lot of beats and stuff, but like, I ain't really had too many artists on there. So I started linking up with producers online from Atlanta, and it was just one producer I linked up with. He actually got my first placement with Rich Homie Quan. And when I heard it, it was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can do this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can really produce with these artists. So it was just like, at that moment, I was like, man, yeah, I got to do this. I definitely got to do this.
Yeah.
So you were still in VA then. That's what made you want to move to Atlanta and take it a little more serious?
Yeah. This was before Rich Homie Quan blew up. And I was telling everybody, I'm like, yo, Rich Homie Quan, this and that. Like, he was, you know what I'm saying? When I heard that record, I'm like, yo, this man dope, bro. Like,
yeah.
But just after hearing him, it was like, bro, I can hear anybody on my production. Like, my shit is dope, you know what I'm saying? So
It's definitely dope.
I'm definitely going to do this.
So let me ask you this, Zay. What was one of your favorite artists to date that you worked with? Not to throw nobody under the bus, but
Sean Paul.
Sean Paul.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I actually got my Grammy nomination with him.
With
It
Sean
was
Paul.
actually, yeah, it was actually dope, bro. Cause it was like, you know, I used to listen to Sean Paul as a kid and just watch his music videos, hear his songs, and to actually hear my production, him on my production.
Was
It
dope.
was crazy to me. Like, it was a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt in my heart, like, I'm like, all right, this gonna go somewhere. Cause I kept saying, I'm like, yo, this definitely gonna go somewhere.
And it
Let me
went
get
somewhere.
something out of this.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
And
And
end up getting a Grammy nomination out of that. That was dope.
that was really dope.
Super dope.
And
wow.
so I see so many big things for your future, bro. So what was it like working with Lil Uzi Vert?
I mean,
It was different.
yeah, it was different. You know what I'm saying? It was actually Doughboy and Lil Uzi Vert on the same song.
Oh, okay.
So Doughboy did the song, and he got a feature with Lil Uzi Vert. And when I heard it, I played that song like 50 times.
Yeah.
I played it in the car like 50 times. And I'm like,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
That's
this
what's
was
up.
before they dropped it, though. I didn't think they were going to drop it. And when they finally dropped the song, it was, by the time they dropped the song, it was like, all right, cool. I already heard it like 100 times. It's time for the world to hear it.
So now I've heard some of your tracks. You know, I'll be on your page and I'll be checking you out, and you came to the crib and dropped some stuff for me. So I hear Afro beats, I hear
Yeah.
trap, hip hop, R&B. Which one is your favorite genre to work with?
I ain't gonna lie, I love trap. I love trap.
Yeah.
Trap.
It's because the reason why I say that, because I started off doing trap. It was like most of my favorite producers was doing trap, so I started off doing trap and making more trap and stuff. But I ain't branched off until I got, you know what I'm saying, got deep into the industry and just started, you know, hearing other people's stuff and seeing what they could do. I'm like, all right, let me try this. And I started getting, the more I got into it, it was like, all right, bet. I'm starting to learn this. Let me do this and I'm gonna do that. But the crazy thing about that, most of my placements I got R&B music.
R&B music. So who did you first place with R&B music? Was it Trey Songz?
Trey Songz.
Trey Songz. Yeah,
Songz.
I think you told
that
me
was
that.
like my first biggest placement.
Yeah, how excited was that, bro? Like, how did you feel when you first found out you were placed with it? Like, hey, we placed.
Man, so my boy Ray had the artist I be working with. He the one that sent me the live. Trey Songz had went live and he sent it to my DM. And when I heard it, I heard my beat and he was like playing the songs back to back. We were playing this album and stuff.
Yeah.
And when I heard the song, I was like, oh my God, this man Trey Songz is on my beat, bro. And I was excited. It was that moment when I had found out I got the Grammy nomination, bro. I was happy. I was jumping around, screaming. I'm like, yo, Trey Songz on my beat, dog. So it was an amazing experience.
Yeah, so let me ask you one more thing. And wifey, I'm gonna let you ask if you have anything, but I've got to get this one out. What artist have you not worked with that you desire to work with right now? So if you could work with any artist in the world tomorrow morning, what artist would it be?
Drake.
Yeah?
I'm gonna say that straight up, Drake.
Quickly, huh?
He's my favorite artist.
So
Yeah.
we're going to claim it.
Yeah, so we're gonna say that's gonna happen
You about
for
to
you.
produce for Drake.
Oh yeah, I always say that. I always say I want to work with Drake. I always say I want to work with Beyonce. Yeah, Drake and Beyonce.
Drake and
It's
Beyonce.
about to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I already see it
definitely.
coming. Yeah, I see it coming for you.
I'm calling everything out next year.
That's
there
right.
you go, nephew.
That's right.
Yeah.
What was it like working with Ruby Rose?
Oh man, it was dope, man. I actually met her in person and got a chance to talk with her.
Yeah.
And like she like pretty. She's like a cool person to talk to. You know
I
what I'm saying?
love
Like,
it.
She's really a coolest person, and I like her energy.
Me
Like, when I
too.
first met her, we worked on that same song that we dropped. Me and my boy Drake.
That's what's up.
I love it.
So you making a whole bunch of hits, man, quietly. When I met you, I knew you was one of the most humble guys in the industry. No bragging
yeah.
with you, no nothing, but you got some hits under your belt, bro. Plaques,
Man,
that's what you call them, plaques, right?
I call it Plaque Season.
Plaque
It's
season.
Now.
It's plaque season, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay,
I love
before
it.
you go, Zay, I want to say this. You got an hour ride, right? You got one artist that you can listen to for that hour ride. what artists are you listening to? Once you put them in, you can't take them out. It could be a group or it could be a solo artist. Who is it?
It can be a list. It can be a list of artists, or
No. Only one artist or one group. It could be a group or the artist, but you can't switch. Once you put it on, once you press play, it's all them for a whole hour. Who is it?
Well, just because I listened to him before on a 8-hour ride, I say Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Very.
Would you know him as being one of the king of R&Bs right now? Would you say Chris Brown was one of those people?
Of course.
I say the same thing. I say
Zay?
him and Usher. Yeah.
Zay, I'm gonna put you in the corner though. You gotta pick one. Who's the king of R&B? Period.
For your era, Zay. Let's say for your era.
My era.
Yeah, cause we old. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is tough.
That's tough. I would say Chris Brown. I'm gonna go with Chris Brown.
I say Chris Brown, but Michael Jackson stood up.
Michael Jackson?
He's pop though. He king of pop. He king of everything.
Yeah.
Definitely Chris Brown. Man.
Well, I'm
Brown.
gonna get hate mail, but I still say the king of R&B is R. Kelly. I'm sorry, he did a lot of bad stuff, but he is.
Well, let me say this though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that R. Kelly is one of the most talented individuals that ever graced the face of the earth.
Yes.
What he did outside of music, I don't have nothing to do with that part. So I'm just gonna say, musician-wise, musically,
He's the king.
He's a genius, and so I would never take that from R. Kelly.
Yeah, nah, you're definitely right about that. He man. Look, man wrote the greatest hits.
Yes, indeed. All right, Zay, man, it was a pleasure. Anything you got coming up next? I know about the Afro beat you just dropped. What's the name of that artist you dropped it with?
One Day Cold.
One Day Cold. So make sure you guys look out for that. It's already streamed up to 2.4 million in 2 weeks. It's on fire. What else you got up next, Zay, before we wrap?
Right now I'm working on some stuff for Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. I'm working with independent artists, Boz the Goat, King Kudo, my cousin Tempo, Redhead. Like I'm working on a lot of stuff right now.
But you wait, Zay. You just dropped them first two artists. Like everybody get to work with them. Like you said, I'm ready to work with who?
Nicki Minaj.
Cardi B.
So this is the blessings that I already see. I didn't know none of this, but I told you when you came to my house that you're going to be one of the hottest to ever do it. You're going to be one of the biggest names in the industry. And pretty much you headed that way now. Just a silent night is what we call you. But, bro, you killing it. Congratulations on everything that's coming towards you. Keep me in the loop, man. You Spotlight fan. We love you to death, bro. Keep killing it. Keep killing it. You guys make sure you lock in with my main man, Zay Bands. One Zay Bands on IG. My main man, Zay. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes,
Spotlight
y'all
family
give
for
it
life. Give it up for my nephew, Zay Bands in the building.
Yes, that's family,
indeed, man.
y'all.
That's my nephew. That guy right there is super humble. So y'all heard what he said. I was like, man, this dude right here, but you never see him coming. You'll never see Shorty coming. So anyway, what we got next?
We will be right back with our next guest. We have got from P Valley, my girl Monroe Elise.
Hey, give it up. We'll be right back. Spotlight over the city.
Yes.
Y'all good out there?
I deserve
I don't
it.
see no.
About 10 years ago, at my most fucked up, I caught my dad having an affair. And I told him that if he didn't tell Mom, I would do it myself. Made me want to kill him. Oh, and I fucking fantasized about it too. And I knew that if I didn't leave immediately, I would. It's like he was amused. You would know that if you got your beautiful haired head out of your asshole. In fact, out of her asshole. Which I'm sure is perfectly bleached. I want him to love me so deeply that I'm not afraid to show him how ugly I could be. That's all I got.
Put your hands together for the DC Vibe Band featuring Miss Kim and Scooby.
Alright, alright. Whatever happened, it took me all the way out. Took me all the way out. I ain't got nothing in here. It's all good. I didn't rough it. All players shoot a spot. Welcome to Train 6A. We're gonna cool it in one best, baby. Hey, music, y'all. Here we go, round and round and round and back. Before you know, everybody wants to spend some time in that.
Sitting here, beating myself up with regrets. So much to the story, but the thing I'll never forget is I was living in a deficit, producing from the inefficient. Operating from the old emotional, not understanding my abilities. Feed on positive energy, yeah. That there was something better for me, that's why today, who knew today, but today, I can say I'm seeing new. The sun is still shining, and yet I'm never minding. That which has gone away is gone. There's no more to say, though it hurts me so. I'm so.
The spotlight over the city, you guys, and we got us a +1 in the building. And when I
Yes,
tell
we
you,
do.
look, so I've been talking about this show. People been coming up to me. When it first came on, they was like, you got to see P-Valley. You got to, right? And so it was a talk of the town. People still talking about it to this day, so it must be something to talk about. I'm going to let Wifey introduce. I'm going to get out the way. Since I did the guy power, I'll let it be girl power, and I'm going to slide.
Girl power! Yes, I'm very, very excited about our newest Spotlight family member. We consider people that come to our show as our family, right? And that's just the way it is, and that's the way it continues to be. You all put your hands together for actor, and she's also a community activist, trailblazing for some very, very important things. We're going to get into all of that. And yesterday, she's on, now I'm going to add journalist and newscaster to her title.
Everything
Y'all
else,
put
right?
your hands together for one of the stars of P-Valley, Monroe Elise is in the building.
Put them hands together.
Yes.
Did we do it any justice?
Thank you. Yes, I was trying to figure out
Yes.
who was gonna walk out here the way I was describing.
Yes. Hey.
What's
Good
going
to have you.
on?
Welcome to Spotlight Over
Appreciation.
the City.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. I'm so very honored to have you. Thank you for, just saying yes and wanting to come and hang out with us.
Oh, absolutely. This is my kind of show. I get to be
Yes,
authentic.
you
Oh,
get to
yeah,
be
authentic.
authentic. Yes.
Yes, I
Well,
love
listen,
it.
let's get right into it. You have been very, very open about your journey.
Yes.
And I just want it's a long story, and we don't have a lot of that kind of time. But I do want you to catch people up to date with who is Monroe, and then let's get right into how did you get to become on the set of one of the largest shows on Stars.
Sure, absolutely. I can't be on here without acknowledging my sugar poo, so I gotta hit a come on in the room.
Oh, shit.
I tell you, baby, come on in the room.
Hey.
What's up, y'all? I'm your
Yes.
girl.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
No, don't do it.
So I didn't know you was a closer too. I thought you was just acting and all. I didn't know you was singing and acting.
Oh yeah, but when the spirit moved, listen, I like to consider myself a Jacktress.
Jacktress.
You know, I can do a little bit of everything.
I know that's right.
I can dig it.
So let's talk about your journey, a little bit about your journey and who Monroe is.
Yeah, so I am a spiritual advisor, a connecting conversationalist. I am an actress. I am so many things. I am a singer. I am a writer.
Yes.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister.
Yes.
I'm an aunt.
Yes.
I'm a friend. I'm a best friend.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I'm a woman of the trans. I am a black woman of the trans experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you hear it?
A black, and you're one of the voices, one of the leading voices for the trans community, right? And you have been very, very, very strong with it, and that's one of the things that I've admired about your journey, like embracing who you know you are, and walking in it.
Yes,
you know, and also, you know, being the voice for others that, you know, because sometimes, as we know, that community doesn't get the love and support all the time.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I like to say that I'm an LGBTQIA advocate and a trans activist because I stand firm in my transness. But I support my siblings as well, my non-binary siblings, my trans siblings, and my gay, lesbian, bisexuals, my queer, my intersex, my gender non-conformings, my two-spirited, and all of the other, what is those called? The other letters.
All of that.
All of the other letters
All
that
of the
come
other
along with
ones.
it. Listen, be you authentically, whoever the hell you decide to be.
Be that.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
right. And so have you always known who you were going to be and who you were?
Absolutely.
You've always known.
Absolutely, 110%. So my mom is here and she'll tell you, right? I got an older brother and a younger brother, and I'm the middle child. And we as black and brown people, black people, and this is I ain't got to be politically correct here.
That's right.
This spotlight
We
on
as
city.
black people, we enforce these gender roles so soon in our homes. So I didn't know something was wrong or something I was different until I went to school because mommy and daddy used the same bathroom.
Right.
And then I knew that I couldn't do what I like to do because they just told me don't do it. So, you know, they, put the doll baby down. Nah, go play with the truck. I don't like trucks.
Right.
You know, and then so when I went to school and I was kicking it with my homegirl, I think Sarah, and we were going to the bathroom and they told me that I don't go in that bathroom, that I go in the bathroom over there. And I'm like, well, I don't identify.
You felt away.
So that's when I knew that something was different. And then that's when my eyes kind of opened up. And I would even back in to say that the innocence was kind of taken away because now it went to survival and defense because now I had an epiphany of something being different.
Okay. You know what? And I just love how you've embraced that for so long. And you just, again, you was just like, this is who I am. And walked in it and stayed the course. And look at you now.
Well, you know, listen, it ain't easy. It's a journey. You know, anything in life is a journey. And so, you know, people like to believe that there's a certain look that comes with transitioning, and it's an ongoing thing. You know, we as human beings are constantly evolving. We're constantly transitioning. The older we get, we always find something that we don't like or want to change or want to work on. And that's the same thing for anyone in life, even me as a woman of the trans experience. And I say it that way intentionally because I'm a woman first who happened to have transitioned to be here.
Yes, I love it. Fabulousness. So, okay, so we can fast forward a little bit. I want to get a little bit into your acting career. Like, how did you go and say, I want to be a part of P-Valley? Or did someone say, you should be a part of P-Valley? Like, where did this all come about?
So I've been pursuing the entertainment industry for a long time. So music was really my first love, but I like to say they tried to Kelly Price me, right? They wanted the vocals, but they didn't want the outside. They didn't really have a market for a person that showed up like I did, but they wanted me to sing about sex, drugs, and guns and having sex with women. That wasn't my experience. I don't know much about that. But when I had that music heard, I decided to turn it over into acting. And so speedballing past all of that, when I saw the first episode of P-Valley, I said, oh, yeah, I'm going to be on the second season.
So you manifested it.
I absolutely 120%.
Yes, you did.
And you really felt like when you said that it was real.
Oh, I knew it. I told everybody that would listen to me. I went on Instagram and Facebook because I started doing these like comedic videos, and I started doing episode reviews. And I said that I was going to be on the second season of P-Valley and came up with my own narrative. And I said I was going to be on there.
I know that's right.
That's manifestation for real.
Oh, absolutely.
And you're on there.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, you know, the girl is on there.
Yeah. I love it.
How has that experience changed your everyday experience?
It's one of those things where you believe in the signs and symbols and the wonder working power of God when it happens to other people. Like, you know it to be true when you see your life change in certain ways, and the things you used to do, you don't do no more. But when you actually have claimed something, when you ask for something and you believe it, and then you receive it out of nowhere because you've aligned yourself and walked into what you wanted for yourself, it changes the relationship you have with your higher power. It changed the relationship that I have with my higher power.
You know what?
I like that.
I like that. I'd like that. And so, what's next for you? Are you back making appearances on the upcoming season of P-Valley? What's next for Monroe?
Well, I mean, I don't know. You know, they just got renewed for the third season. We're really excited about that. I mean, you know, Katori Hall is an edutainer, as I like to call her, an educator through entertainment, and I know that she's cooking up something amazing for the third season. I'm a fan first.
Yes,
you know, so
right?
I don't know. I'm a fan first of the show. So whatever happens, I'm excited.
I'm excited for you. We will be cheering for you the entire way. Whatever next door is open for you. I have to ask. We had a lot of questions for you, which we need to have a part 2. But I have to ask one tough question for you.
Dun dun dun.
And dun dun dun. One of the most frequent questions that I saw was, how do you feel about the trans community in sports? Should you be allowed to play? Let's just say if you were athletic, should you be allowed to play on the women's basketball team?
Absolutely.
And why or why not?
Absolutely. I think that so people get mad at me for doing this, and I'm going to do it anyway because that's the girl that I am, but I equate it to racism. Should black people be able to play? I mean, I'm sure that whites thought the same way. I don't think that African Americans, I don't think Negroes should play baseball. Why?
It's discrimination.
Oh, well, there's
No, I'm just saying. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's the answer.
Yes.
So that's your take on
Absolutely.
it. Okay.
Yeah, and then people like to talk about the chemical makeup or the how people were born, but no one was born the exact same. Your testosterone levels may be higher than mine, and my estrogen level may be higher than yours, and there are some very strong-featured, cisgendered women in the world.
That's true.
I know a bitch right now stronger than taller than men. Right now. I know a bitch stronger and taller than me, and she came out stronger and taller than me.
So she was born a female. Right.
She was born female.
Okay.
Stronger and taller. I mean,
Than you.
look at the WNBA. They ain't all women of the trans experience.
That's
and
true.
I know a couple of them big burly bitches that is stronger and taller than me.
Well, yes, that's the question that we had to ask you. And is there anything else you want your fans or, our Spotlight family to know about Monroe before we let you go?
Yes, well, I definitely want you to follow me on all social media, Monroe Alice P, on Instagram and on Twitter. And definitely realize that we're all human beings. I think that that's something that we miss the most, is that we are all spiritual beings having a human experience, and we all bleed red. Be kind, treat someone the way that you want to be treated, but the way that they want to be treated.
I like that.
Yeah.
Treat them the way they want to be treated, not the way you want to be treated. Well, Monroe, you are a part of our Spotlight family. family. So anything you're doing, you have to let us know so that we can be a part of it, okay?
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you all for
when you
having
go
me.
up on that stage to get your first award, because it's gonna come. I don't know whether it's gonna come because of P Valley or something else. We're gonna be right there. So I'm just putting it out there right now.
And I thank you. Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
for
you
being a part.
so much. Yes.
Oh, I am. Y'all funny as hell.
Well, I appreciate you for being a part too as well. Y'all give it up one more
Y'all
time.
give it up for Monroe ladies in the building, y'all. Are y'all ready to meet this young man, Drew? Drew Anthony is in the building coming up next. We're going to talk to him for a few minutes, and then he is going to rock out with something live. And we might have somebody special in the building tonight.
You just never know how we
know how we might throw something in there for y'all. Yeah, he
All right,
better
we'll
be getting
right
ready.
back. Y'all hold on to your seat. Spotlight over the city.
That's right.
Valley star and DC's own, our guest co-host.
You can't run, you can't hide, Scooby.
Bring it, no matter the medium. Let's start there with checking on our strong friends.
Yes. So Monroe's Moments is something that I created, and it's a hashtag for every day of the week. Miraculous Monday, Transformation Tuesday, whatever, Wednesday, think about it, Thursday, and Fantastic Friday. And I wanted to just allow people to understand they're not the only ones going through things, right? And I know that if I'm impacted by it, if I'm going through it, if I'm the one that's like, no, I'll just suffer in silence, I know there's someone that is like me with that. And so I wanted to encourage people and motivate people to check on their strong friends.
Yeah, and also strong friends, reach out if you need a strong friend.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Sitting here, beating myself up with regrets. So much to the story, but the thing I'll never forget is I was living in a deficit, producing from the inefficient, operating from the old emotional, not understanding my abilities, feed on positive energy, yeah. That there was something better for me, that's why today, who knew today, but today, I can say, I'm seeing new. The sun is still shining, and yet I'm never minding. That which has gone away is gone. There's no more to say. Though it hurts me so, I'm so glad to know all things fade with time. But what I keep in mind, I was living in a deficit, producing from the inefficient. Operating from the old emotional, not understanding my abilities, feed on positive energy, yeah. That there was something better for me, that's why. Oh, who knew today? Oh, who knew that today I would not hesitate to say, I'm seeing brighter days. Today I can breathe. I'm relieved I have made a decision to live. Ready or not, take what you got. I have given all I plan to give.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, you guys. And man, we got another +1 in the building.
Yes,
this
we do.
guy comes from amazing stock, so I'm not surprised at his abilities. But man, when I tell you, you guys are in for a treat, you guys are in for a real treat. So Wifey, you want to
Yeah.
introduce our next guest?
I do. I love the fact that the DMV continues to prove what I have said over and over again. We have some of the best talent in the world in
We
the
really do,
DMV.
though.
Y'all
Sports
talk
and
about
entertainment.
Atlanta, y'all talk about LA and New York, but right here in the DMV, we the shit, y'all. Okay?
What are we? Whoa, wait. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. And listen, this young man is an amazing artist, amazing musician, and like Stan said, comes from great stock. Y'all put your hands together for our newest Spotlight family member, Drew Anthony. Hey.
What's up, bro?
What's up? It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Man,
Thank
it's a
you.
pleasure, man. So we heard I don't know if you guys heard the sound check, but we heard the sound check. And, you just amazing, brother, man.
Appreciate
So
it. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
it's a blessing to have you on Spotlight Over the City, man. So you want to tell us how this all began for you? Because
Talk
we
about
know,
your journey.
yeah, we know you coming from amazing stock, but we want to talk about you right now. How did this get started for you, your music journey?
I've been around music my whole life, really, because, my father, growing up, seeing him on the stage, he used to take me on the stage when I was about 2 years old. So, seeing it since I was, a young boy.
Yeah.
Then around middle school, I kind of found my own way, was inspired by some of the artists I was tuning into. Like you mentioned Uzi earlier, like Lil Uzi Vert and Migos, and, even people like Michael Jackson and Prince. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And then, in middle school, I kind of got my phone. I started to make beats on my phone, find beats on YouTube, and that's how I kind of started exploring it. I became a producer for people, in my school. And for myself, just started recording my voice, and it kept progressing. And then on the computer, same thing, producing for myself and for other people, recording my voice. And I've been doing that since I was about 13, so.
Wow.
Love it. I love it.
So it really did help to have someone to kind of guide you into the music, to that whole lane. So what was one of the favorite artists that you look at besides Dad that you see that said, I'm inspired? Who would that be?
Really, since I was a young boy, Michael Jackson was like my first inspiration.
That's the biggest.
I used to put on the glove, and I used to have the socks and everything, the whole nine.
You was moonwalking and all that?
I was definitely moonwalking with my socks.
Hey,
I used to get splinters in my feet.
For moonwalking.
Yes. I love
when
it.
I tell you I'm not surprised at that, I think all of us had those moments where Michael Jackson definitely inspired a little
You
bit
can
of all
moonwalk,
of us.
babe?
I got a little bit of that too, yeah.
Oh,
All that,
shit.
yeah. So Michael Jackson was something that we had never, seen in our life when he came. He was a hell of an entertainer. So that's an inspiration right there in itself. So going forward, what were some of the things that you would say you want to do? Like what artist would you say, this is who I want to work with in my future? If you had a choice, you could pick.
Yeah, on the production side and on the artist side, I would say I really want to work with Tyler, the Creator. I would like to work with
Tyler, the Creator.
Smino, Raven Lenae, even like Drake, Chris Brown as well.
Dope.
Just a bunch of people in the R&B world and the pop world. I'm trying to get my foot in the door a little bit, so
I like it.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. We just talked about it. We just claimed it and put it in
It's
the
gonna
universe.
happen.
It's
All you
gonna
gotta
happen.
do is say it. You heard the young lady say she spoke that thing into existence. Next thing you know, she's
She
on
was
what?
on P Valley.
And so it's all about what you say into the universe. So we
That's
just
right.
want to touch and agree and say, guess what? You're going to have all those things you say you have. And we're going to have you coming back on Spotlight Over the City. And we're going to be talking about when we was on Spotlight Over the City.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about.
the
Remember
things
that
you was
first
gonna have.
time when you was on there? You said this.
Yeah, y'all give it up for that. Of
Y'all,
course.
yes,
Yeah,
it's gonna
for sure.
happen. You're super talented. We don't just gas people up like that. You really are super talented in your own lane. I remember I was talking to Derek Holmes, DC Vibe, the other night about you. He asked me, he said, who's on the show Thursday? And I told him. He was like, man, he created his own lane. And I was
Yep.
like, yep.
For
he
sure.
said that
Appreciate
off
it.
the
Yep.
break. He said he created his own lane.
Yeah.
And was excited that you're on the show. So I want to thank you for being a part of the show. You can tell people what's next for you and how to support you so that we can get to the stage.
Yeah, anything you want to plug it.
Again, I go by the name of Drew Anthony. That's JRUANTHONY. You can follow me on Instagram at Drew Anthony, Facebook Drew Anthony, TikTok Drew Anthony, YouTube Drew Anthony. I just dropped a video, 97 Chevy. It's about to hit almost at 20K now, so get that to 20K for me. And yeah.
We're about
let's
to
run it
show
up.
y'all that video as well. During this commercial break, y'all check out 97 Chevy by Drew Anthony. Thank you so much for being a part of Spotlight Over City.
Y'all ready to rock? Y'all
let's
ready to
close
some
the
fire?
show with some fire, y'all.
Y'all ready for it?
Let's do it, y'all.
All right, man.
Yay,
Let's
let's
we'll be
go.
right back after this commercial break.
Clear.
All right. Thank y'all so much.
Don't call my phone, girl, leave me alone. This no fly zone, I'm in the ozone. I don't got no time to go through your phone. Please don't mess up the vibe when I'm in my ozone. 97 Chevy, talking about and walking around. My heart be feeling heavy. I'm thinking about when I'm going down. You ain't sitting steady. I just wanna know when you feeling bored. Just tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready. 97 Chevy, talking about, smoking around. My heart be feeling heavy. I'm thinking about when I'm going down. You ain't sitting steady. I just wanna know when you feeling bored. Just tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready. Let me know when you in the mood. Let's go out and get us some food. Let's go out and get us some grub, babe. No, I don't mean to be rude. No, baby, please don't be bashful. But you know that my pockets be cashful. And no, I won't hesitate to bless you. And I know that I don't gotta press you. I'ma let it breathe. Hyperventilation. Come on, let's have that conversation. I'm tryna go on a vacation. I'm tryna go up with my day one. Yeah, you know you don't gotta say none. This ain't no joke, it's all play fun. What if I said she was the one? Yeah, 97 Chevy. Talking about, smoking around. My heart be feeling heavy. I'm thinking about when I'm going down. You ain't sitting steady. I just wanna know when you feeling bored. Just tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready. 97 Chevy. Talking about, smoking around. My heart be feeling heavy. I'm thinking about when I'm going down. You ain't sitting steady. I just wanna know when you feeling bored. Just tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready. Windows tinted, that's that 5%. You dropping it, I want the opposite. You go to the sky, no you haven't seen. Flying all black like Maleficent. No, we fly forever, ever, baby. Up in the sky, no matter the weather, baby. We can toss and turn, do whatever, baby. I can do that, it's my pleasure, baby. I don't wanna get tossed up again. Slap in the face, taking 3, 4, 5 knuckles on the chin. With some losses, can you give me a win? How many years did I take it by 10? Don't wanna do that again. 97 Chevy, talking about and walking around. My heart be feeling heavy. I'm thinking about when I'm going down. You ain't sitting steady. I just wanna know when you feeling bored. Just tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready. 97 Chevy, talking about and walking around. My heart be feeling heavy. I'm thinking about when I'm going down. You ain't sitting steady. I just wanna know when you feeling bored. Just tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, you guys. Man, y'all having a good time? Yeah. Wait a minute, that was a little weak, though. Y'all having a good time? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. Man, we appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Spotlight Over the City, IG, Twitter, everything, Spotlight Over the City. We get ready to wrap it up, but we got us a closer. We got a big-time closer in the building. My main man is in the building. He's going to kill it. But before I acknowledge him, I got to acknowledge Daddy over there on that guitar. I got my main man, Scooby. He came to the building to represent his son, and they're getting ready to do something amazing. Y'all ready for it?
I say, y'all ready for it? All right, without further ado, give it up for my main man, Drew Anthony in the building. Put your hands together.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? Pretty good? Once again, I go by the name of Drew Anthony, and this first song is called Life for Now. It's off my album that just dropped September 23rd called Life for Now. It's on all streaming platforms. So go get that if you like the music. Appreciate it. Yo. Whoa. Yeah. Y'all clap for me? There we go. I said, I know that you don't wanna be in my life, yeah. I know that you gon' wanna leave. Tell me why. I want the truth, don't got no time for no lie. You're in need of comfort, I'm that guy. I'm the guy. I said, tell me what you want and I got it. She not trying to move forward, she just want to empty my pocket. As soon as she get the chance, she taking off like a rock. I miss the days in the crib, we used to play with the bopping. I don't know where to go, man, I don't know who to trust no more. At this point, I don't want to fall in love no more. At this point, I don't know who is my glove. I'm sick and tired, I don't want push and shove. I said, don't go, don't let me be. Whoa, just let go, cause it's a dream. Won't see it loud now, I'm not feeling fine. I don't wanna wait for my time. I wanna be on top with mine. I wanna be on top. Please don't go nowhere, baby. You don't draw me half crazy. I don't want no more blase. If you with it, then down, I'm on my way. Just don't wanna fall apart again. What I really want is for you to wear my cardigan. I don't know which direction to put my heart up in. Girl, I know you're not perfect, we do a lot of sin. I'm just processing everything, processing many things. I just want you near me, don't gotta be no wedding ring. Know it took some years, but you moving on to better things. Grabbing on your rear while we listening to Etta sing. Hey, at last, your heart has grown before. I can say the same, I'm in a crazy game. It's playing with my pain. I said, whoa, don't go, don't let me be. Whoa, just let go, cause it's a dream. Won't see it loud now, I'm not feeling fine. I don't wanna wait for my time. I wanna be on top with mine. I wanna be on top. Give it to Frank Sayers on guitar, y'all. Where the clap go? Yeah, keep that going for me. Said, do it. Whoa, I said, hey, don't go, don't let me be. Just let go, cause it's a dream. Whoa, won't see it loud now, I'm not feeling fine. I don't wanna wait for my time. I wanna be on top with mine. I wanna be on top with mine. I wanna be on top. I wanna be on top with mine, yeah. I wanna be on top. I wanna be on top, yeah. I'ma be on top, hey. Thank y'all. Once again, Drew Anthony. Drew Anthony, JRUANTHONY. Frank Serious. Appreciate y'all. go get this CD. Life for Now, out now, all streaming platforms, everything. I said, don't call my phone, ay, girl, leave me alone. Ay, this no fly zone, I'm in the ozone. Ay, I don't got no time to go through your phone. Ay, please don't mess up the vibe when I'm in mine. Hey, I said 97 Chevy, talking about us walking around, my hobby feeling heavy. I'm thinking about when I'm going down and you ain't sitting steady. I just wanna know when you feeling bold, just tell me when you're ready. Hey, tell me when you're ready. Hey, 97 Chevy, talking about us walking around, my hobby feeling heavy. I'm thinking about when I'm going down and you ain't sitting steady. I just wanna know when you feeling bold, just tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready. Hey, let me know when you in the mood. Hey, let's go out and get us some food. Hey, let's go out and get us some grub. No, 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 I don't mean to be rude. No, 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 baby, please don't be bashful. Cause you know that my pockets be cashful. And no, I won't hesitate to bless you. And I know that I don't gotta press you. I'ma let it breathe. Hyperventilation, come on, let's have that conversation. I'm tryna go on a vacation. I'm tryna go up with my day one. Yeah, you know you don't gotta say none. This ain't no joke, it's all play fun. What if I said she was the one? I said 97 Chevy. Hey, talking about us walking around, my hobby feeling heavy. I'm thinking about when I'm going down and you ain't sitting steady. I just wanna know when you feeling bold, just tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready. Hey, 97 Chevy, talking about us walking around, my hobby feeling heavy. I'm thinking about when I'm going down and you ain't sitting steady. I just wanna know when you feeling bold, just tell me when you're ready. Yeah, tell me when you're ready. Windows tinted, that's that 5%. You dropping it, I want the opposite. You go to the sky, know you heaven sent. Flying all black like Maleficent, you know we fly. No matter the weather, you can toss and turn, do whatever, baby, I can do that. Yeah, I don't wanna get tossed up again. Slap in the face, taking 3, 4, 5 knuckles on the chin. Took some losses, can you give me a win? How many years did I take? About 10. I don't wanna do that again. No, no. I said 97 Chevy, talking about us walking around, my hobby feeling heavy. I'm thinking about when I'm going down and you ain't sitting steady. I just wanna know when you feeling bold, just tell me when you're ready. Y'all singing now, y'all say 97 Chevy. Hey, talking about us walking around, my hobby feeling heavy. I'm thinking about when I'm going down and you ain't sitting steady. I just wanna know when you feeling bold, just tell me when you're ready. Hey, tell me when you're ready. Y'all say 97 Chevy. One more time, 97 Chevy. Okay. One more time, 97 Chevy. I said 97 Chevy, 97 Chevy, 97 Chevy. Okay, 97 Chevy. Hey, talking about us walking around, my hobby feeling heavy. I'm thinking about when I'm going down and you ain't sitting steady. I just wanna know when you feeling bold, just tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready. Thank y'all. Drew Anthony, Frank Series. Once again, the album is called Life for Now. All streaming platforms, Life for Now, JRUANTHONY. Everywhere you can find me. Appreciate y'all.